So we are going to make a homemade banana pudding, and I'm going to start with my flour. I have 1/3 cup of flour in here, a pinch of salt, and 3/4 of sugar. Then we're going to add to this our wet ingredients. I have 2 egg yolks already cracked in here. And then I need to separate 1 more egg. And I just crack my egg. Some people buy a little gadget to do this, but I just do it with my hand. So what I do is I just crack my egg and sort of use the back and forth method to separate it. Once that's separated, I just dump my egg yolk and set my whites to the side. Now my whites, I save those just in case I need to use them for something else. And normally I add my eggs in with my milk, but my milk today, I measured it and this cup is a little bit too full. So I am going to start by slowly adding in the milk to my dry ingredients and stirring as I do so. I am going to go ahead and grab a spatula. Once that is mixed in and I'm stirring it, it should be smooth. You shouldn't see any lumps. Once I get that fully incorporated, I could go ahead and add my eggs to the mixture. As I'm stirring it. And then I am going to make sure that I have all of my eggs outside of the bowl. And then I am going to go ahead and place that over my heat. So once you place that over the heat, I'm making sure that my fire is on low. You can turn it up just a little bit if you want to speed up the process. But while this is getting thick and cooking, we're going to go ahead and make our Cool Whip. But now we're going to go ahead and dump our, this is 1 cup of whipping cream. I make my Cool Whip homemade as well. So you make that with the whipping cream and sugar. So you just want to add vanilla and sugar to this. So you're just going to whip it until you see the soft peaks. And while this is whipping, I am going to grab my sugar. I'm going to put it on high speed and grab my sugar so that and I'm going to keep stirring this because you don't want to, you're supposed to consistently stir this. You don't want this to start getting thick. And I'm adding in a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. I'll just add sugar, you know, until I achieve the desired taste that I'm looking for. You could start by the tablespoons and add tablespoons till you get it sweet enough. I'm just going to add 1/4 cup of sugar to mine. Okay, so I'm just going to clean this out. If you over whip your whipping cream, it can turn to butter. So you don't want to do that. But mine's a little... I know some people on here is making a banana pudding for their house. And then some people are making it, you know, to sell, to add it to their menu. So that is going to depend on what you put your banana pudding in. For me, I am going to put it in little individual cups because I sell mine. But you can line a foil pan as well, just a little bit longer, like a 9 by 13. When you make your banana pudding, make sure that you get lots of pictures that you post within the group so that everybody can see your ideas. And then I'm going to post my pictures once I take them. I'm going to grab me a spatula and a 1/4 measuring cup so I can make sure that I'm evenly distributing the banana pudding to each cup. And once again, I only do that because I sell mine, but if you just have a pan at home that you put yours in or a bowl, you could just go ahead and pour this over your cookies and bananas once you get the achieved thickness. This is nice and smooth. I'm gonna grab me some more cups while we're waiting on this, and go ahead and line that as well. Now these are the cups that I sell my banana pudding in. I have these, and these are $8 cups, and then I have some $6 cups as well. So I just line the bottom first. I'm gonna get that later. I line the bottom first, and I just make sure that you cannot see the bananas, because as your bananas start to turn, customers will look at that since the container is clear. So I just make sure to line the bottom. As I stir that. Okay, I have a sweetened condensed milk. And the sweetened condensed milk is a little bit thicker than your evaporated milk. So this kind of hope you keep the same consistency. So that's why I like using this. I'm gonna go ahead and add the 1/4 cup. Right to my mixture, and you see how thick that is. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just pour over. Now if it's too thick, it won't seep to the bottom, so you would need to you know, either add more sweetened condensed milk or do it, you know, once you put each layer of cookies, do individual layers of the pudding. Okay, so I already added in the layer of bananas, cookies, bananas, then cookies again. I'm going to go ahead and add some more bananas. I cut the ends off, and you keep doing that until you get a full cup the pudding. Now it is a nice consistency, so it's just not like sticking to the top. It'll fall on the sides as well. And then I kind of like take my spatula and go around the sides in the cups. Okay, I have added my last layer. I have a little bit more room to add my Cool Whip and my extra toppings. So I just scoop it out of here. Now, normally after I make this Cool Whip, I put it back in the refrigerator. But we didn't do that with this. So I'm just going to put about a scoop of Cool Whip on the top of each one. And then I'm going to go ahead and just smooth this out. Like I said, if you don't like Cool Whip, you could leave it off. Most of the people that I make banana pudding for love it. So I just smooth it out. And normally I have a smaller spatula. Now just take the crumbs or the cookies in the bag at the end and crumble some more